Well, we've picked up some things along the way. This past weekend was a really good weekend for us. Finally had some decent weather to run, and because of that, we saw a lot of really good performances on the track. We got some qualifying marks also, which made it nice. Obviously, some of the biggies this past weekend, Isidro Garcia got on the list in the 400. Our men's mile relay had a really good time and finished well there at the Arlington meet. Summer Sutherland hit a really big PR in the pole vault, finished second, but got a mark that last year got into the national meet. So I feel pretty confident that she's got an opportunity to qualify with that bar right there, and that gives us two of them on the list between her and Kelsey in the pole vault. So those are two of the girls that we talked about that we're going to need some help from this year team-wise. Teresa Sue hit a really good, solid mark in the 400 hurdles. There's been years that 61.70 something's gotten into the national meet, so that's a big PR for her. First time she's ever been under 62 seconds, and that's one of those benchmarks that as a 400 hurdler, a female, you say, hey, we want to run 62 something, we want to jump into 61s, and then obviously the next mark for her is going to be whether we can go sub 61. But she came back and followed that up with a really good mile relay leg for us, and that was our best time of the year by far, outdoors, and just all the way around. Jalen Rogers put up a real good 800-meter time again. Emmeline Crutcher in the 5,000 ran a PR, sub 18 minutes, first time she's ever been there, and that's, again, one of those benchmarks that a distance runner in a 5K looks for. So, all in all, it was a really good weekend for us, and I think it shows that we're progressing. We're heading in the right direction. Even like I mentioned, the kids that maybe didn't hit qualifying marks or won their events, we saw a lot of seasonal best Saturday, so that was big. They kind of changed the format this year. The multi-events are on Wednesday, begin on Wednesday, and used to there were some distance races and some middle distance races on Wednesday as well, but they've kind of changed the time schedule, and for what we're going to be doing, it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We've got some kids that will be competing Thursday afternoon, and then we'll turn around and another group of kids that will be competing pretty much all day Friday, and then we'll wrap things up on Saturday with some of our guy relays and any of our females make to the finals from that standpoint. It's a big meet. It's obviously an opportunity for us to see the best of the best, really. There'll be predominantly Division I schools there. We'll get to see a lot of Division II and smaller college from out of state that'll show up. So it gives us an opportunity to really kind of see where we are. It gives us some great competition, and oftentimes for us, we get down there and our kids rise to the occasion, and we might not always win, but we get in the right races that we need to be in, so we end up putting up some of our better marks and sometimes some qualifying marks that get us into the national championship.
Talk about the country.
Well, on the women's side especially, we're a young team, and the quality of our incoming freshmen I felt like was very, very strong on paper, and I said all along that it just depends on, are they going to act like freshmen, or are they going to grow up and compete like upperclassmen? And for the most part, they've risen to the challenge, and they're really stepping up. Some of the more notable ones, obviously, Jordan Gray is doing a lot of things for us. She's qualified in the heptathlon, and she ran a really good relay split the other night for us. She's run a great hurdle time already. She's going to be one of those young ladies she's got a chance to be at nationals this year as a freshman. But she's got a great opportunity to hit a home run at the conference meet. She'll have an opportunity to score a bunch of points there. Jalen Rogers obviously brings a great track career to us from Hamlin. She was a 4-time state champion in the 800 meters, and she's really picked up where she left off. She's run some great times already this year, very close to her personal best as a freshman at the collegiate level, which you hope happens, but it doesn't always happen. But she's adjusted really well to the college atmosphere. She ran a personal best 4x4 split Saturday night for us on the relay, and she's going to be a big contributor. There's several places she could help us. She triple jumps. It was kind of I won't say a hobby, but something she did on the side in high school, and she's put up some really good marks already this year so far. So, that's going to be an event that's going to be good for her as the years progress. I think she's got a good chance to score well at the conference meeting this year. But I think in a couple of years she'll be talking about the national stage with her. There's some others that have come in as freshmen. Ashley Francis in the throws, Monica McCafferty, who's a multi-event that was hampered with an injury in the fall, and she's starting to get back into shape and come in from that. Anna Flores in the distance crew. So I don't want to leave anybody out, but there's a good group of freshman girls that have an opportunity to do some things. Guys, we're not that young. Most of our guys are back, but some of the young guys have been able to step up. Some of our sophomores and start doing some things that we need to see happening.